What is something debunked as propaganda that is still widely believed? That the 9/11 hijackers were sponsored by Iraq. In reality, 15 of the 19 hijackers were citizens of Saudi Arabia and 11 of them received large amounts of money from members of the Saudi royal family. https://epnews.com/article/Fe56C5D224A8463A7CFC6CCF46891122, shortly before the attack. In 2016, the Obama administration, under pressure from the families of the 9/11 victims, tried to investigate Saudi Arabia. https://n.wikipedia.org/wiki/justice_against_sponsors_of_terrorism_act. In response to the JASTA Act, Saudi Arabia threatened to sell $750 billion worth of American assets. https://www.nytimes.com/2016/04/16/world/Middle East/Saudi Arabia warns off economic fallout if Congress passes 9/11 bill. HTML?_r=0 they own. This would destabilize the dollar. The 9/11 Commission's final report https://www.govinfo.gov/app/details/GPO 9/11 report/context, stated that it found no evidence that the Saudi government as an institution or senior Saudi officials individually funded al-Qaeda. This conclusion does not exclude the likelihood that charities with significant Saudi government sponsorship diverted funds to al-Qaeda. Remember, the top comment on today's video will make it into tomorrow's video. Be sure to answer the question in the comments below. Catherine the Great dying from fucking a horse. Lie detector tests. They are easily rigged/straight up false most of the time and were outlawed from being used in court as evidence back in the 70s. I'd cry when YouTubers or shitty reality TV shows use them. Many people treat their answers as factual. They aren't. Edit, spelling. Liebeck v. McDonald's Restaurants, also known as the McDonald's coffee case. In case you never heard of it, a woman sued McDonald's because the coffee was too hot and caused injury when she spilled some on herself by accident. McDonald's spent millions on smear campaigns trying to make her look like some sort of idiotic buffoon who filed a frivolous suit. Tons of corporate influence was applied in the media to villainize her. Ask most people, they think she lost and McDonald's won. Only that's not what happened. The coffee was between 180-190 F, 88 C, far higher than safe temperature and far higher than competition. She suffered major third-degree burns resulting in an 8-day stay in the hospital and skin grafts. A jury awarded her $200,000 in medical injuries and $2.7 million in punitive damages against McDonald's, later reduced by the trial judge. The parties settled without disclosure out of court during appeal. Basically, McDonald's was completely in the wrong and scolded this woman, and the court found them liable, but smear campaigns made her look like a moron and losing party. That Napoleon was short. The food pyramid. Compare the widely available food pyramid and the one published by Harvard. That plastics are easily recyclable, and that MSG is bad for you. The rampant tampering of Halloween candy. Is it weird that I still believe that rumor we all spread in middle school that Marilyn Manson had 2 ribs removed so he could suck his own dick? That cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. Science nerd Donald Unger cracked the knuckles on his left hand only for 50 years, no arthritis. Suck it, Nana. Butter helps a burn. That MSG is bad for you. Op asked about propaganda and everyone is dumping Snopes articles. I'd say the whole Iraq had a hand in 9/11 and also had weapons of mass destruction was recent large-scale propaganda that was debunked. If memory serves me right, something like 70% of people were convinced that Saddam Hussein and his regime had a direct hand in the 9/11 attacks. Post-war analysis and historians note that none of this was really true. Carrots improve eyesight. Well, this blew up. So to address the comments I keep getting, the myth is carrots improving eyesight, mainly that eating enough gave RAF pilots night vision. Not carrots being good for your eyes. Carrots contain multiple vitamins that are beneficial, but bearing a deficiency, they won't help you see better. That diamonds are rare and expensive to obtain. That drug dealers are putting drugs in trick-or-treat candy. I misread propaganda as horseshit. Sorry about that. I wouldn't call it propaganda, unless parents invented the lie to get children to leave spiders alone, in which case, well played. But there is a common myth that daddy-long-legged spiders are incredibly venomous, but they can't bite humans because their fangs are too small. The reality is that they can bite people, but their bite isn't particularly dangerous at all. It's comparable to an ant bite. That the McDonald's hot coffee lady was an unreasonable asshole. Edit. I've now muted because holy shit, If you're the kind of person who can go read what actually happened and still decide to side with giant multinational corporation, which has also lied about a whole host of other things including the monopoly shit and also feeding us pink slime, over the little old lady that they melted, then you don't have the IQ or the empathy for me to want to interact with you. My God. I hope the next time each of you does something moderately dumb, like spilling your drink, you're met with excruciating, life-altering negative consequences, since y'all wanna keep trying to blame her.